I just remember being in grade school and just whatever would cause their fights. And we were young. We were really young. I mean, I can remember probably the first time was more like second grade, first or second grade, when I can really remember it being real scary because there were a lot of us. There were 5, and I have 2 older and 2 younger. And I can remember the police being called. The different times my mom had to go to the hospital to get looked at because he cracked her head open with different things that were around that he could get, and she would fight back, but I don't think she fought back as much as he hurt her at the time. So, and then I just remember it all the way through until I left when I was in my senior year of high school. I moved out, and that's why I did move out. I walked in 5 minutes late from curfew, and my father started talking to me, and I don't remember the conversation, but next thing I knew, he threw one punch, which put me down, and then started just throwing I got back up to try to say, just to talk, and to get away, and that wasn't going to happen. And I took, I don't know how many more blows to my face, and to my once I was down, he was kicking me, and he cracked 2 ribs, broke open the side of my face again, and smashed all my teeth out. And I moved out. And I went to live with my aunt. And I spent my senior year with my jaw wired, and just, getting rid of the black and blue marks. Well, I started dating I was really dating probably about 15. You had your little boyfriends before that, but nothing serious. But seriously dating around 15. And I seem to have ended up with every alcoholic in the book. If they were an alcoholic, I didn't even it was normal. My first husband was an alcoholic, and in between, after him, was a boyfriend who was a drug addict and very physically abusive. I mean, my second marriage was a very short courtship, and we actually knew each other 21 days and got married. And he was an alcoholic, and was very, very physically, not so much physically, more verbally abusive, but there was physical. After our daughter was born, I got pregnant again with our son, our second child, and he didn't want another child and tried throwing me down the stairs, and I finally kicked him out, and he remarried a young lady and ended up killing her. I don't know if you ever completely have all the courage, because you still get haunted by, are you good enough? And I think years ago when I was 19, my first step was Al-Anon. Being the child of an alcoholic, married to an alcoholic, and just trying to realize, and then there were little steps all along the way. The therapy, with a psychiatrist and a psychologist, and years of that, and just keep going back and going back, because there's no quick fix. You're not going to be cured tomorrow. You really have to work on it a lot. But there is help. There is help. And they're not worthless. No one's worthless. I don't care where you come from or what you come from. You are not worthless. People that love you don't treat you like that. And it's not love when they hit you. It's not love when they scream in your face. It's not love when they tell you you're worthless. It took my daughter to tell me that one. And I said, I really don't. I said, I really want to volunteer, and I'm sure I want to go down to the Women's Center. I said, I've been there already. This is what I want to help women that have been in abusive situations. I want to be able to do anything I can to help, to let them know there's help. You feel for those that get brought in, when the ambulance pulls up, a cop car pulls up, their mother brings them, a friend brings them, they walk in off the street with a garbage bag. I want to get more involved because I have time. My children are grown. They're all grown. They're very happy. My grandchildren are here now, and I thought, you know what, that's just it. It's time to get back.